I did. It's all good though. Hey, there we go. Had to go get something to drink. Oh, yeah. And what else are we gonna do? Are we gonna do this? Yeah, here we go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We're in Linda Vista. We've got Highway Patrol on scene. Now the mainstream media has finally showed up, and now Western Division has shown up with the canine. Now they're starting to break and come around the area here. It seems like they're widening the perimeter a little bit, and the mainstream media is taking off that way. So I'm going to pause this for a minute, and we're going to find out what's going on. I'm going to see what they're heading over that way for. So his lights are on, so he's obviously in there watching me. No doubt he was watching me. Can I talk over that? Yeah, okay, that was that. Just found some old videos I figured I'd play. And here's one behind the convention center with all the big yachts that everybody always shows while they're behind the convention center. Okay, well, I couldn't get to the camera quick enough. As soon as I snapped this thing in, she did her rotation up and down, spun around, and then reset herself. Hi, whoever's looking at me now. So she seems to have engaged and addressed properly as well. The next new one I'll plug in. I'll make sure I've got it camera ready. I was just trying to make sure she clipped in and didn't fall down, because I have to still set the put the set screws in. So, in case anybody else wants to know, obviously downtown San Diego and Convention Center. I'll put that for the other video though. But I'm unemployed. Can somebody give me a job, please? Hey, Coach, are you in here? You still in here? Yeah. Here, you're gonna love this, bud. This is my fave right here. I just found this last night. First, I just got home after another 10-hour day. Catalin Westwood, you officially get out. Get your shit. Your car's full of gas. Get out. Right here. I'm recording. Get out. You gotta love that. And of course, that's time, date, and stamped. I ran across this one too. This is a little bizarre. Now both of these people are in jail. Isn't that most ironic? I know, is that crazy? Watch this. This is gonna be good. Here you go. Love that. It's Ray. Okay.
Up until she wasn't. Furry is obsessed over CCW. You know what? I saw that stuff with CCW. That was not cool at all. It was not cool at all. If you donate to scum.
Isn't that crazy that both of them are, I know, isn't that crazy? Both of them now, both of them are incarcerated. So, and for those of you that remembered the Saturday Night Live sketch with Chris Farley, because you're going to live in a van down by the river. Yeah, I may live by the river, but everybody else wants to come here and take pictures right here of us. And this is my front yard. Minus this pole right here, but I don't look at that. Everybody else comes here and takes pictures. But yeah, but I'm down by the river. Oh, I'm just having fun here, kids. I really am. This is so much fun. I thought I loaded a lot more in there than that. Maybe I didn't. Oh, hey, here you go. So this is a one of a kind. This is the miniature version of what OG built in Las Vegas. This was the miniature version of it before it got built in Vegas. Right here. You're gonna like this. Okay, so I've almost got all 600 of these guys up. I still have 4 more rows. What's in my last one on? Row 5. So I got 4 more rows I gotta go. I have 600 of these boxes in. and we're getting them wired and blah, blah, blah. So it's one big curved video wall. Very interesting. It's going to look like a globe. No shit, huh? That's some shit right there. Let me go back to the comments and see what you guys are talking about. So, yeah, hey man, what happened to my picture of my cowboy? Where'd that go? I disappeared. My cowboy's gone. Oh well, I'll put another picture up. It's all good. It's all good. It's Ray. Is this Ray? Who are you talking to? Okay, whatever. You know, and if I'm not mistaken, maybe I should have looked this up before I started this. But I thought like the last burning of the body in protest was like during the Vietnam era. And I know we had one here just a couple months ago, did we not? So we had somebody burn themselves, I believe, in Washington, D.C., like 2-3 months ago. And now we just had someone else burn themselves at the Trump trial across the street in the park, like at the front door. Man, there's serious ways of protesting, and then there's just some insanity. Come on, man. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. Don't be burning yourself. Don't be burning yourself in effigy. Don't be doing that. Come on, man. Yeah, the last report, he was still in ICU and intensive care and still, yeah. So if he died, he just died here in the last hour or so, or a bit. Because I haven't, I've been away from everything in the last hour or so. Or something like that. Whatever. That's just, there's some ways to go, man. There's some ways to go, and that ain't the way to go. I guess I could take. Oh, she's off her medications. Oh, what's this? The Trump guy's still in critical condition, but the White House guy died a couple months ago. Oh, yeah, correct. Right. Yeah, the White House guy died. Correct. Yeah. The guy today is still in critical condition. His last word that I heard of. Yeah, we can take that off Northern Division. And so, play that cat video again. Yeah, I can do that. Me booting her ass out officially. I can do that. Sure. As soon as my dumbass can find it. Cat being told to go. Here she is, right here. First, I just got home after another 10-hour day. Catalin Westwood, you officially get out. Get your shit. Your car's full of gas. Get out. Right here. I'm recording. Get out. Boom, baby. Mic drop. Of course, that's, right? GPS, time, stamped, and dated. Correct, Mundo? Uh-oh. Oh, I put that on hold. Hang on for a second. Southern Division's crack-a-locking. Got somebody out in the woods or something. Oh, no. Hands up. They gave up. They're down at the trolley station down there in Imperial Beach. And of course, the continued fiasco. Boy, I wouldn't fly in an airplane. If I had to fly every day or fly once or twice a week or a couple times a month, hands are up. I saw a Chile video today from Delete Laws where they always wearing a beanie, right? So they shot this guy, hey, a new follower from Newsbreak, almost 7,000 followers over there. Imagine that. And the algorithm here on YouTube. Imagine that, YouTube. Shot this dude 96 times over a seatbelt violation. Fucking Craigie. That's insane. Yeah, I don't know if I gave more videos that I did here that I could do. What's this? Snapchat, Mesa College officer, Bandit and Groot, Linda Vista. I thought I loaded some more. So just a conclusion. I got the guy down here. We're down south. Everything turned out fine. So I'm waiting on my ride. And I'm going to get out of here and go get my Benz and go get Groot. And then I've got a hell of a drive back out to the mountains. So I've been a bad boy. I've been a good boy. I'm going to go get me a shake. So that dude's here. I'll replay it real quick. So pay attention to the U-Haul that I point at. That's not a U-Haul anymore. Take a look at that. So just a conclusion. I got the guy down here. We're down. Oh, that's right. So I'm on the phone too, looking at it. So, Harbor Police at it was on Harbor Island, maybe. It was out in front of the airport. No, yeah, it was. And they had him surrounded. Number one, he parked all jackass in the parking lot. And there was some sort of an event. They didn't have the whole island locked down, but they had enough of it to where parking was enough, and the guy parked all funky. Oh, shots fired down Southern Division. And his license was FUBAR, but the registration and insurance was good on the van. But they were still going to impound it because he couldn't drive it anywhere. And because he couldn't drive it anywhere, oh, she was drunk as fuck all the time. Because he couldn't move it, they had already called the tow truck. I had just got through working on one of the boats over there. And we drove that thing all the way down to National City, where I called somebody who picked me up locally, and then they took me all the way back to the island. That's the benefits of cop watching, ladies and gentlemen. What? We ever get nighttime cop watching again with you? Oh, I don't know, dude. Maybe. Well, yeah, dude. What are you talking about? I was just doing it at New Year's at Gaslamp. I need to find a couple people to go with though, because even though it seems that the crew, the California Cuck crew and the kitten killing crew, they all seem to be dismantled and gone and the whole bit. But as we know, I'm sure that there are some zealots out there that would love to get their kudos and say, man, that was the one that got dubs. It would be nice if I would roll with at least one or two, maybe three people during these events down at Gaslamp during Comic-Con and New Year's and whatever, you know what I mean? But it takes a little bit to get set up and to do it right. I mean, everybody has to have mountain bikes. They all have to have e-scooters. You all have to have, you know, you can only roll a certain way. Everybody just can't, you can't just walk down there and do that. Yeah, so everybody has to have a way of transportation that is legal, that can still negotiate the foot traffic that's always down there. So you either have to have a badass mountain bike or you have to have an e-scooter. So anyway, but yeah, I still don't mind doing that. And yeah, she was always drunk as fuck. I loaded another. I don't know where it went. I guess I loaded up more than it would take. Because I drug in like another, maybe 10 other videos, but I don't see where they are right here anymore. Now what are you gonna do? It said add a video clip, man, and I did added a bunch. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I don't even know what this is. So this is what Daddy built. All these servers. This is what runs this place. It's what we've been building. All this, getting all these racks built, getting everything wired, all this fiber pulled down and in, getting all terminated, all nice and clean. Well, this is the data, guys. That's not us. So there you have it. Been busy, busy boys. Okay. Took me 9 solid months of meticulous work to build that room that way. Every day without fail. 9 solid months to bring all that wire in there, lace it in, build them racks, every single piece of gear, all that crap. 9 friggin' months, boy. I won't forget that place. Hey, moldy potato update. Yeah, prison potato is still incarcerated. Hallelujah. There we go. Was that fiber optic in the ceiling? Yeah, sure was. Well, I was on those cable racks. Oh, that management system coming in. Yeah. I had, I don't know if I could go find them right here without screwing this up. So if I had my other monitor here, I would open that thing up and then drag that video in there. All of that room that was down there controlled that video sphere that I showed you, and then there were 5 other rooms where I think there was, I don't know, some maybe 10 to 12 something short throw projectors in these rooms, these 5 rooms, so that when you walked in, you were completely surrounded. But it was all flat. It wasn't round like that video sphere, but it completely surrounded you 360 degrees, and trying to blend those short throw projectors with all that information on all those walls that were all specifically painted with special paint for the short throw projector, so it made it look like a video screen, basically, is what it was. And all those computers, all that massive server, that's what drove that entire building. So, and that entire building, ladies and gentlemen, is for anyone to see, including that video sphere. That's at Highway 163 and Highway 163 going south at the eastbound Interstate 8 interchange on the south Hotel Circle exit. It's that humongous church that was built right there by the hotels. They have their own hotel as well. So, yeah. There you go. There you go. What's this? Oh, yeah, that was that. Yeah, man, she was always drunk. I was tired of her, man. Tired of her negative bullshit all the time. That got old. That got old real quick. So, especially she didn't. Dude, she just she gave every reason that she wanted to, um, not to. Oh, here we go. Um, not to go find a job. So there's another reason why you always record the cops, whether it has anything to do with you or not. And if you notice, that was Fifth Avenue Landing. That was the same area where I was just fixing that camera on that super yacht. That wasn't any of those boats right there, mind you. But that was still that parking lot that we were looking down on when I was on the looking down anyway. So okay, we're tired listening to Southern Division. They seem to be busy. She did love fucking vodka, brother. That was one thing. We were always up at CVS. So, and here's my problem with alcoholism is at some point in time they get to the point that number one they can't drive. The way over the .08 level, even though they're still functional. And then number two, they get to the point where they black out and they don't remember what they're saying or doing. And then they become uncomatose, and they still don't remember anything about what just transpired the next day either. That's what's amazing to me is where someone will be so fucking blacked out, and then they'll come to and they will have an in-depth conversation with you for an established amount of time, not just for 10. Hey, babe, how you doing? You awake? Well, yeah. No, we'll get up, have a conversation for minutes with you with the lights on. Not okay, yeah, drive, okay, blah, 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 and still have to talk about a few other things and what happened during the day. And wake up in the morning. Oh, what time did you get home last night? I'm like, what? That's not the first time I've experienced that either. So I just don't get excessive addictions. It's just never been in my DNA. Well, that was damn near the same thing, wasn't it? You showed me that video. I got to drag that into this and then transfer it over. And I will, and then we'll play that. But yeah, that was basically the same thing, man. They just went hog wild and beat that fool down. So local KESQ Channel 3 is what that was, wasn't it? Man, they beat the fuck out of him. I mean, you can see the one cop, dude, he was just fucking wailing on him. He was just wailing on him. Pow, pow. So I know that the chief or something dismissed it once again. We investigated ourselves and we found no wrongdoing. Hear, hear. Hashtag in sovereign citizen judges. Hashtag free Chile de Castro. And don't forget about Eric. So I've still yet to see if even DirectD kept that thing alive or listed or unlisted. live stream that he did the other night. So anyway, it's all good. Hey, Coach, did you get rid of my cowboy? Did you get rid of me? I can't find my cowboy to put back. What do you got? You got Coachella Valley palm trees out there with chemtrails. It's all good. I had an unusual night off or two, which is good. I certainly needed that. I guess there's playoffs in basketball or something like that. So I don't wish to partake in anything of that sort. So there you go. Yeah, dude, that was some crazy shit. I'm not sure why they fucking rolled up or got enough. I just know that the news covered it. And if the news is covering it and talking about it, and even still, man, if you've got 4, 5, 6 trained professional peace officers, you don't there's no scenario where anybody should be able to document law enforcement officers, peace officers beating up on somebody. I mean, there's just no excuse for it anymore. Period. It's almost seriously. It's and this is to the extreme, obviously, because this is Hollywood's fucking satire on it. But seriously, it should almost be um, the Demolition Man with Sandra Bullock and what was his name, the pretty boy Brad or whatever his name was, tall, dark guy. They waved the hand together in the whole bit. And what's his face from the Long Green Mile? Though he had a shaved head, the warden. It's really tough sarcasm included. Yeah, well, I mean, they need to quit it with once you're in custody, man, whooping on people. So, I mean, we all know that they're murdering, killing tyrannical thugs. We've all learned it from Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, Daniel Tom Zebra, Laura Shark, Benjamin Bratt. Yeah. Maybe I'll catch up with the comments over here on the computer. Has exposed the Sheriff's Department of Los Angeles County to be just some ruthless vatos. And San Bernardino County is no better, and neither is Riverside County, especially out there in the desert, in downtown Riverside. And well, I've seen them in action up in Anza as well. And the San Diego Sheriff's Department, they're killing more people in their jails, in their torture towers than any other incarceration system in the state of California. They're the murdering vatos, and they won't check their own staff, and they're the ones sneaking everything in. The whole corruption, just the whole thing is just happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy. Yeah, no shit, huh? I know. When you got people burning themselves alive for protest, listen, man, it's one thing to protest, and God bless the Colombian protesters, and I mean the Colombian as in the kids in Colombia, in New York State. Hey, man, America was built on protest, so God bless you. But by God, don't get. I guess that's how easily they're manipulated. And I'm referring to the Israel Hamas thing. Listen to me. Issue that you don't take terrorists who go into another country and kidnap, torture, and kill civilians. So anyway, I'm just terrified that this stuff is going to escalate. Although it seems that Iran and Israel tonight officially said, "Hey, man, we're both going to check ourselves at this point." So, hey, man, hallelujah for that. Amen to that. But to go to bro, text you. Yeah. Yeah, it's already 8 o'clock. I just wanted to do a little quick Friday night light, say howdy to everybody. Put in some new videos in there just for everybody to enjoy for a few minutes. The regular weeknights, we're going to go hard and heavy again. And again, I'll start getting some content and start finding out what's going on out there. I've just been so slammed with this new job and the other thing that I have to take care of that I got a little reprieve on right now, and still something else I have to take care of this weekend again. So, anybody else got anything? We can do something for the last few minutes just before I end this nonsensity, because I want to go get some dinner too. I haven't eaten. It's been a long day. My alarm went off at 4:15 this morning. Not 4:20, but 4:15. So the Gensley report. James, you're in here. No kidding. It's funny to see you in here now that all the clowns are starting to be locked up, and my altruistic patience has eventually, that's a little redundant, has paid off. I'm just saying, brother. There are many of those who stayed away from the house of CC Dubs and ridiculed Dow. Now, I'm not equating myself to any said religious, theological said persons being persecuted for staying true to his message. But I'm just saying, I am just saying. You know, hey, start doing some Gregorian chant here, So, Sue. All right, boys and girls. It's been a pleasant week. By the way, please don't forget info at Los Angeles CAIR, and that's CAIR, that's Centers for American Islamic Rights. Again, you can always confirm this address at my community page. Please go look it up to make sure you get it right. I'm sure they'd be more than interested to find one Stephen Zoe Perez, the transgender male who's been classified as a male by the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, who is now having him in custody and housed. Would very much be interested by the Muslim Brotherhood and Islamic faith. That said individual was wearing a burqa, going around to other religious institutions and saying Allah Akbar and using made-up Islamic words to frighten and terrorize said civilians just trying to go and practice their free religion. I'm just saying. And then there's the other aspect of doxing teenagers, going out here and threatening kids that are not 18 years old. It's one thing about us adults. This is the silliness of social media that we play. But under no circumstances do you bring the familia in. You leave the children. I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong microphone. I'm down at the down at the phone. You leave the children out of this essay. I have a license, can travel to Gaslamp. Oh, well, yeah, brother. Yeah, okay. Well, I've got a special parking place, or basically what happens during New Year's and stuff like that is for safety reasons, we usually take the trolley in. Because trying to get in and out of there on New Year's with vehicles, along with bikes and e-scooters and the whole bit, it's an ordeal. So my mountain bike is with all the cameras and the lights and the GPS that's on it. I should show that video of that crazy bitch in the Uber. Just as soon as I got started, I mean, literally within the first 25 minutes, no, not even that, within the first 15 minutes of the New Year's some chick opened up her Uber door from the rear passenger door and sent me flying. I found the body cam footage of it. I didn't have my phone or anything. I just had the GoPro and the body cam footage on at the same time. Oh, that was funny. So yeah, for backup, yeah, but you want to come down here, absolutely. You gotta have, like I said, you gotta have an e-scooter, or you gotta have a decent mountain bike. Because you can't run, you can't roller skate. And the incidences, you'd be surprised how big Gaslamp is when you have to walk. So it's yeah, you have to have some sort of transportation. But hey, man, I welcome it. Comic-Con's coming. We got all sorts of stuff getting ready to happen. I won't be down on Memorial Weekend, that's for sure. That's race weekend. Always spend Memorial Weekend tucked away. Too much car racing on. Yeah, scooter. Yeah, as long as it's an e-scooter, and as long as it can stay charged for a good 4 hours, because we'll get started 11ish, and things won't get done until after 2. So, and if you'd like to see what it is, you can go over to my Newsbreak channel. I posted a bunch of videos of New Year's. I might have brought them back over here on YouTube as well. I'll go look, and if I didn't, I'll bring more back. I need to start posting more content over here as well. You guys can catch me on Rumble and catch me on Kick here real soon. OG has set me up on that. So, Voice of the Audio. Hey, Tony's Talk podcast, online radio, frequency 42.0. Go check him out on online radio, all sorts of different formats. You can go check him out. Also, Voice of the Audio, Radio 760. Go check out my homeboys. They've been giving me some props, so I got to feed it back to them as well. Do that thing. Groot for president. You the man. Thanks for showing up, brother. Jimmy, the Genzy Report, Joseph. Anybody else has been in here? I don't know. Tom Space. Hey, brother, what's that? Moldy Potato. Yeah, he's in there. His ass is locked up. And again, Centers for American Islamic Rights.org.com, whatever it is. I'm sure they'd be more than interested knowing that Mr. Perez is being housed at the Men's Central Jail in care of Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. Boom. Art, Joseph, thank you very much, everybody. Yeah, good. Got in and out of here in almost 30 minutes. I like it. Everybody, peace and love from the Dubs. Hey, if you're actually going to go out, and I do encourage this, you always record the cops. Stay away from them. I don't care what anybody says. There is no 8, 10, 9 foot, whatever fucking rule. Stay over 20 feet away from them. There's nothing that any of your digital phones now cannot push in. What's called zoom in, that you can't get from 20 feet away. And there's none of that conversation that you need so damn important that you need to be up on these people, these tyrant killer American law enforcement that are out of control. Stay the fuck away from them. Stay 20 feet away. Stay 25 feet away. Don't make it to where they have to have even any contact with you. I'll post a video here tonight here after I edit it. You can plainly see
that I was 50 feet away from the sergeant. I clearly stayed away from him, yet he still had to make a point to come over, drive up to me, roll the window down, and still contact me. And he acts dumb like he doesn't know who I am. Maybe they don't. Maybe San Diego Police Department forgot about me by now. Hallelujah. I just find that hard to believe. And if that's the case, then I need to get the youngins involved, and we need to get a new wave of cop watchers out here, because frauditing and auditing is over. Stop being prey for law enforcement. You guys got to quit it. If you're an auditor, and even worse, if you're a frauditor, again, you're looking. So what? You want to have a law enforcement encounter? That's what you want? You want encounter with law enforcement. You want to bait civilians out so you can have encounter with law enforcement, so that you can have other people arrested, tortured, arrested, and thrown in the dungeon and have their lives go sideways. What evil, sadistic, simp-minded, douchebag, beta male, beta individual hides behind your camera on the First Amendment and does such a thing? Again, go look at Long Island Audit or Good Gay Activism or whoever else. Man, we've seen it time and time again. I know I keep using that word or that phrase, that civilians are saying, we're private. You can't record me. And they're right there in a public setting, in a public office. Even our public employees are still fucking. That's what I'm going to get. I'm going to get a little match. I'm going to go get a little matchbook or matchbox and put some rocks in it and to shake it to be a dumber than a box of rocks. And yet you guys want to go out there and prove the point that people are stupid. Well, that's already happened. Hey, Santa Monica. I'm going to jail in the what? Legitimate? I don't know. The heart down here at the bottom. Oh, I can read it here. Hey, I'm not going to not legitimate, right? Yeah. So if there's one thing that we've proven time and time again, that the civilian population is just fucking stupid. They don't know none of the rights. They don't know when cops, when you've actually been pulled over by law enforcement, cops tear you out of the car. Well, what right? Well, get your supervisor. Well, the fucking man's got you pulled over, and they tell you to get the fuck out of the car. Get the fuck out of the car. You done pulled over for him. I don't get why everybody always, not always, but we see these videos over and over again. Well, I don't have to. Why do I? Well, go get your supervisor. Whatever. We got to keep on doing this over and over again until everybody hears Chili's message and my own message. That keep your driver's license, your registration, your insurance, all photocopied, separate from in your wallet or in your purse, so you don't have to go digging for it, or over in your glove compartment. Everything's above your sun visor right there. That way you keep your hands up. You get pulled over at night, turn the goddamn interior lights on. Put your fucking hands on the steering wheel. Do not give these law enforcement officers any probable cause to whack you. Again, go look at Chili's video that I just saw tonight. A seatbelt violation. They shot that motherfucker 96 times. Go look at the side of this car when they show it on the video, man. It looks like Swiss fucking cheese. A seatbelt violation. They shot him. You already hear Chili's video. It's just the duck sound. Whack, 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 whack. Whack, 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 whack. I can't even do it justice. It's insane. 96 times over a seatbelt violation, ladies and gentlemen. And yet you guys want to go out and audit and fraud it and bait law enforcement, the predators themselves, to come as your prey. I just the whole concept, the whole fucking concept just absolutely bewilders the fuck out of me. It does. That you want to go take your camera, you're so desperate for fucking attention that you're going to go to a private business, you're going to act an asshole till someone confronts you, and then you're going to even target them now that they've confronted you, and now you're possibly going to use a chemical agent, and they'll call law enforcement while hiding behind the First Amendment in your camera to get these people cited, arrested, so you can catch a case and do harm to these people's business. You're so desperate for attention and likes and views for the algorithm for this fucking deplorable platform of Nazi YouTube. You heard me, motherfuckers. And I mean, motherfuckers, the people at YouTube. That was who that was directed to. Your kids have eating at the Y. I know you're listening to me. I know you're listening to me. It's all good. So again, ladies and gentlemen, it's just fucking shocking to me. That being said, don't be lighting yourself on fire. Call 988. There's help out there. If you got any questions about doing anything like that, and listen, man, don't be going and shooting up. Tomorrow's another special day. 25 years for Columbine. Don't be shooting up in the schools. I mean, listen, man, I'm one of the most angriest motherfuckers out there. I got a ton of people that I would love to go get on my shit and just go fucking rock them out. That doesn't mean that I'd want to go take all that and just go to a mall and go to a school and just start. That's the concept I don't get. That's the mental shiftness in the brain and the mentality of where you just want to go and hurt innocent people. I mean, if you listen, like I said, man, I'm like Sheldon. My list is long of motherfuckers that have done me wrong that I would love to individually just go and end them. That would be a glorious day for me. And if the cops catch up with me, well, they catch up with me. So that, hey, suicide by cop or however you want to call it. Because I certainly wouldn't be shooting at any of them. I'm just hypothetically speaking, I'm just saying they just caught that kid in Maryland or something where he was going to go shoot his high school and his elementary school. Dude, the dude hadn't been in elementary school in years. Thunder Pumper, again, if you have these type of thoughts, call 988. There's someone out here who will help you, ladies and gentlemen. You want to harm yourself, you want to harm someone else, call 988. They will come. Matter of fact, I'll post a video when anyway, I didn't call them, but I called somebody else, and I'll show you the response to this video. It's a long fucking video, as a matter of fact. And I'll make a promise to you guys, like I've showed you all the van, the boat. When I make a promise, I'll do it. I'll show you this long video while I was working on a boat one day and got surrounded by law enforcement. Got done wrong. But I still say that if you need help, reach out for it. It's out there to be had. So don't be harming yourself. Don't be burning yourself. No matter what your political views are, no matter how frustrated you are, because I'm mad as hell and don't want to take it anymore. But what are you going to do, man? Hey, America was built on protest. Hell, we are going to do an hour. No, we're not. And I'm out of here. Santa Monica, Thunder Pumper, Jose, listen to me. Hart, Voice of the Audio, Gensley, Jimmy, everybody. Hey, Groot for president. Thank you very much. Anybody else to show up? That's good. That's all we need in there. Just enough. Thanks, everybody. Act accordingly. Enjoy your weekend. I might be here tomorrow night. I may not. We'll see what happens. Oh, I'm at the wrong thing. I'm punching buttons on the wrong thing. That's not going to shut this off. Have a good night, everyone.